Yo, 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 welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the Summer League game that happened last night. And this is for y'all who had, I guess, something better to do than just sit down and watch a Summer League basketball game with a bunch of undrafted kids. Luckily, it was a very competitive game. We were up in the second half, but we kind of blew the lead. But yeah, but very good competition, I would say. The Grizzlies had some players who played in the NBA, like Bobby Roddy, I think is his name. And also Kevin Lofton, who's just kind of unfair. He's like 500 pounds and he's 6'7". So, yeah, he's going to back down anyone he wants, basically. But, yeah, it was a very good game. And I'm going to talk about individual performances by our main undrafted guys and our main rising stars like Jaden Springer, Philip Petrusev. I'm going to be talking about all of them. The first player I'm going to be talking about is Jaden Springer. And he struggled. He struggled in the first quarter, but mainly on the offensive side. I'm concerned about his three-point shot. He didn't make any threes in the last game. He's going to have to prove that he can. Next game on Wednesday and tomorrow, he's going to have to prove that he can make a shot, especially when he's left wide open. He's going to have to knock him down. Defensively, Jaden Springer is that guy, bro. He has that grown man strength. He has crazy hops. He can explode. He has great help IQ. Defensively, he's like a Marcus Smart. It's crazy. You don't see this from a 6'2" guard. He swatted like a 7-foot center trying to drive on him like, and I'm about to show the play right here. Like, look at that. You don't see that from point guards, man. That's insane. And he also uses his grown man body. He's only 20, by the way, and this is his third season, so he's still young, but he uses his body to create contact, and this is when he was struggling. This is his first bucket. Creates contact with his body using leverage, and he's very explosive, man. And the thing he's worked on is his handling, because look at that. Great ball control, and then look at the finish, man. He has talent, man. He has talent, and I'm excited he's finally going to be able to show off his skills this year. Look at that. Good pass. I mean, hey, and that's the Petrusev. So, that's a great team play right there. He not made the guy fall on a great dish to the big man and won. The next player I'm going to be talking about is Turquivion Smith, and this kid was the star of the show. He showed his reputation as being a dangerous pull-up threat and a deep three-point threat. Throughout the game, Smith had a lot of opportunities to operate in the pick and roll, and he looks like he has the chops to be able to. The other major positive for Smith was his playmaking. In college, he wasn't viewed as a playmaker. It wasn't viewed as a strength for him. But in the third quarter alone, Smith made multiple advanced reads and eyebrow-raising passes while playing with the ball in his hands, looking for more than just a small score. There was a nice skip pass to the corner out of a pick and roll, and moments later he passed up on an open shot to hit Philip Petrusev in the post to attack a mismatch. For Smith to be able to get playing time in the NBA, he's going to have to be consistent with his shot and show his creative juices and just every day become better. The next player I'm going to be talking about is Ricky Council IV, and he was arguably the most hyped prospect, mostly in part of his athleticism you saw displayed during his debut. He looks like he's already able to play in the NBA. He has body, he has defense, but the only thing he needs, is a big weakness is his three-point shot. He looked very lost out there. He pump faked like 3 times in one play. He was wide open. He had a pump fake. The defender jumped in the air, and he just double pump faked again and just airballed, I think, after. So that's his problem. He's going to have to work on that throughout the season. But yeah, he has a great body already. He's great height. He can play defense. He's very athletic. He can yam. I like this kid. Philip Petrusev. And I don't think there's one thing he can do that he's elite at. He's not a great rebounder. He's not a great defender. He's not a great scorer. He's a good passer, actually. I'll give him that. He's an above-average passer for a big man. But I think he had a very rough matchup. I mean, he had to go against Kevin Lofton, and he's huge, man. He's a huge guy. I was hoping to be able to see more of his stretch ability, but I think he only shot 1 3 and he missed. His jump shot doesn't look bad, but yeah, we just need to see more of his shooting ability because is what literally that skill is going to make you be a part of the team. That's going to help you. If you're not going to shoot any threes, you're not going to be able to be on this team. So yeah, Petrusev just needs to just be more confident. I feel like that's his problem. And I'm going to talk about one player who very, very much shocked me, and that is DJ Stewart. This guy seemed to be always at the right place at the right time. His jump shot looked money, and he played great defense. I searched him up. He played at Duke. He's 6'1" guard, but look at that. His jump shot looks money. And he had some plays where he could drive, took it in the paint. Obviously, this is not all of his highlights, but he seems a very good player from what I've saw. So, yeah, keep an eye on DJ Stewart on Wednesday's game. And like I said, as the looks of it, we are keeping Batman/Robin Tobias Harris. I really don't understand what's the love affair with Tobias, man. I don't understand. Like, why can't we just get rid of this guy? We can literally get 3 solid players for just Tobias. Like, I don't understand this. I really don't. You can get Marvin Bagley, Killian Hayes, and Alec Burks. All players who are in the same realm of Tobias Harris. I'm telling you, Alec Burks and Tobias Harris are almost identical. I don't want to say that because they're very different, but they're almost identical at the same time, okay? Alec Burks is averaging 13 points, shooting 42% from 3, okay? And then you get Killian Hayes, who's mainly point guard, who averaged 10 and 6. And then you get Marvin Bagley, who's a 6'11 big man, who is a top pick, who's averaging 12 and 7 off the bench. And let's think about it. If you pair Marvin Bagley with Joel Embiid, a Hall of Fame type player, a guy who can train, a guy who can practice with him almost every day, it's like he would get better, right? But no, we don't think of that stuff. I don't know, man. That's just my thoughts about it. Oh, and by the way, we would save cap if we did this trade. So, yeah, I'm just saying we would save cap. We would have been able to re-sign Jalen McDaniels. We would be able to re-sign Paul Reed. And that trade for Matisse was basically for nothing, by the way. Like, I don't forget about that, Daryl Morey. We don't forget about that stuff. You're trading away these valuable pieces. You traded our second-round pick for this player that we didn't even get back and didn't even play in the playoffs, bro. Like, get your shit right, man. Get your stuff right. And, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and give me subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.